Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining this international forum, Healthier Air for Healthy School. I'm DongChun Shin, organizer and chair of this forum, and director of School Particulate Matter Center in Korea, and chair professor, Department of Preventive Medicine, Yonsei University College of Medicine. Also president of Korea Society for Green Hospitals and past president of Korea Society of Indoor Environment. This online presentation will be posting for 6 months from now, and it's hosted by SPMC. It's a national project of Korea. You see the program overview. We have speakers from China, Japan, Taiwan, UK, and Korea. I will introduce each speakers with their title of talk in the order of presentations of this forum. And lastly, I will also introduce on SPMC and wrap up. First presentation will be solid fuel use in China. Why does it matter? By Professor Xiaoli Duan in University of Science and Technology, Beijing, School of Energy and Environmental Engineering. She was a researcher in Department of Environmental Health Sciences, Chinese Research Academy of Environmental Sciences. Her prominent achievement is a development of first Chinese exposure factors handbook for adults and children, based on the experiences in the area of exposure analysis, on personal inhalation exposure measurement, biomarkers of exposure and methods of exposure apportionment. She is a member of guideline development group on WHO guidelines for indoor air quality. Second talk will be air pollution research among school children in Japan by Professor Takehiro Michikawa in Toho University School of Medicine, Department of Environmental and Occupational Health. He graduated from Keio University School of Medicine. Also, he was a researcher in National Institute for Environmental Studies and worked as a member of Japanese birth cohort study. I know this cohort study is a huge long-term study. Very good results are already reported, and more will be expected. And also visiting researcher in London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Third will be classroom environment in elementary schools and its association with students' respiratory infections by Professor Yuxia Sun in Tianjin University, School of Engineering, Environmental Science and Engineering. She studied and worked with scholars in US, Texas State University and Penn State University, and also in South Korea, Yonsei University, and also in Sweden. She is a chair, Science and Technology Committee on Epidemiology and Health Effects, EGIAC, also editorial board of Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. And next talk will be Healthier Air for Healthy School in Taiwan by Professor Chun Chan. He's very famous professor in Taiwan. National Taiwan University, College of Public Health, Institute of Occupational Medicine and Industrial Health. He was a Takemi Fellow in International Health in Harvard University and conducted collaborative studies in many countries in Asia and United States and Europe as well. And chair of International Society of Environmental Epidemiology Asian chapter, and also counselor of International Society of Exposure Analysis. And next speaker is from UK, Dr. Peter Walsh. His talk will be indoor air monitoring within London's School Air Quality Audit Program. He is a technical director of William Sales Partnership, an expert of indoor air quality and air quality monitoring, and he established new air quality monitoring network both in the UK and overseas, and conducting auditing and monitoring air quality at central London schools and nurseries. And next speaker is from Korea, Professor Youngmin Jo in Kyunghee University, Environmental Science and Engineering. His talk is verification of emission sources of school indoor dust. He got PhD in Department of Chemical Engineering, University of New South Wales, Australia, and he was exchange professor and researcher in University of Missouri, US, and also National University of Singapore in the past. Thank you very much.